When you arrive at Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Badgers will kick it away to start.
Trophy in this game, and trust me, Wisconsin, Iowa, they don't care that it's new. It's another thing to put in their trophy case, and both teams want it.
Yeah, everybody wants the trophy. Game's the same nonsense. It's not true.
The give to the back.
You always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
The field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll pull it on the read.
Out in. You got that sucker to the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Knight.
And find a way to throw him the football some more.
Deep shot for the end zone. Right hash. Kick is good. For running room, but none to be packed in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right
here to succeed.
From the gun, running back on the move. Miserable for these guys. Turns it on in midfield. The expressway is wide open.
This guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast.
They run the reverse.
Hand it to the wide receiver. A lot of times down in the red zone, you're going to get
the football down in this area of the field. But he's one of your best weapons, so the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for
having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do.
Is in this game to win.
Pressure coming. They'll leave it with him. That's what you...
22-pound brass bull. I'm not sure how they thought of that, but it's kind of cool looking. Bulls are kind of tough, I guess.
Both of these teams, Wisconsin, Iowa, they've got a lot of big linemen that can carry that 70 plus.
To the air, it's Knight. Quickly to the tight end. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. They'll run it from the gun.
Just make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this. Just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on.
And he yards out. Field goal is good. It's an offense. Will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to exit a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the
look and run there, and if you're going to be RB1 for Wisconsin, you're going to be pretty talented because you think of the guys they've had in this backfield in recent years, the Heisman Trophy winner Ron. He's got all the tools you need to be successful and play on Sunday.
It's complete. Run in the red zone. It's Weeks. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badger! With a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field and execute it like they want.
There's the ball. Let's see if they can do that here. Reach down, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
And he is snowed under. Punt return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Handoff from the gun. This red zone opportunity. And it's picked off. strikes the blow. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a first down play. Now on the counter. Didn't find been going at it since 1896, guys.
Yeah, and for years and years and years, over 100 years now, fans have been tuning into that.
Well, and I think the competitive nature of this game.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Moves around to clear up the vision. Wants to throw on first down. He's looking to throw. Catch him.
You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so...
Quarterback tried to scramble for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's looking on the right side. And he's got it. Looking to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football so much.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Field to jump around a bit. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and he wants to take the top off. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Bought a little time, lets it go. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Before the break. Pocket starts to
Up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. It was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
This thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense.
To the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rip 5. He'll ride his man on the option. Really take control of this game.
You can feel...
I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction.
Different complexion.
Defense, 3rd and 2, you know the ball's going to come out quickly.
He'll keep it himself.
And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to...
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. From the shotgun, the inside
front to have any success when they decide to run.
And the defense.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletics.
The last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working.
Now put a nice drive together and execute.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Quarterback adapting. Got out of trouble and throws. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll pick
2nd level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of...
On the run, it's Brock. They get him on the ground. The give to the tailback. And 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. They can also drain that clock. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badgers! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Well, David, I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
Afterburners coming.
Really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant. Jobs losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback.
On third down, going up top. He tries to take the top off.
Take shots down the field. Maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before.
The give to the single back. Intent to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. All the way. The give to the back. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers